trusting that powerful Toyota will swim into the EV field, which it currently has finished with the 2024 bz4x, a devoted battery electric model accessible cross-country. The bz4x raises a ruckus around town of the EV market in its value and its size, which is marginally bigger in impression than a RAV4 yet in addition somewhat lower. Co-created with Subaru, which sells a rendition it calls Solterra, the bz4x accompanies either a solitary electric engine driving the front wheels or two electric engines driving every one of the four. Its inside is pragmatic, roomy for 4 grown-ups, and thoroughly outfitted with infotainment and driver help highlights. What's new? Toyota sells the 2024 bz4x in 2 trim levels, XLE and Limited. For 2024, the XLE acquires an 8-way power-movable driver's seat and power liftgate, as well as a double-voltage accusing link of switchable connectors, permitting drivers to interface with either 120-volt level 1 or 240-volt level 2 charging without expecting to convey 2 separate links. For the restricted trim, computerized stopping is currently standard. New instrument group illustrations show extra data while charging. Single motor setup is standard and offers 201 torques, a perfect match for the base, front-wheel drive version of the Kia Niro EV and Volkswagen ID.4. The all-wheel drive adaptation has 2 engines, but increases power slightly to 215 horsepower. This was significantly less in the all-wheel drive, 330 horsepower, ID.4 or all-wheel drive, 320 horsepower, bz4x. In our main test drive, we noted brisk acceleration in both front and all-wheel drive versions, but you shouldn't expect to beat any Tesla in a race. The highlight on our test track was the 6.4-second sprint to 60 miles per hour in the dual-motor variant, which is good but a bit lackluster. There are only 2 degrees of regenerative slowing, none and some. The latter option is activated via a button in the central control area, but the bz4x misses the mark in terms of offering true single-pedal control, as is the case with many different EVs. The 2024 Toyota bz4x will show up at showrooms by February. The XLE begins at $44,420 and the Limited at $48,530. The bz4x is accessible with front or all-wheel drive. Forward forms make 201 pull and 196 pounds-feet of force. AWD variations get 214 horsepower and pounds-feet. AWD bz4x's likewise have a marginally bigger lithium particle battery pack, with 72.8 kWh versus 71.4 for forward variations. Compare SUVs comparative in size to the 2024 bz4x, a ground zero for mass-market ZAP, and the class is rapidly finishing up with contenders. The base 2023 Ford Mustang Mach-E starts at $45,295 with an EPA estimated range of 247 miles. Hyundai's stunning 2024 Ioniq 5 will have an EPA estimated range of 220 miles with the standard range battery pack and starts at $42,985. The solidly connected 2024 Kia EV6 starts at $43,925 with an EPA estimated range of 232 miles. In the most reasonable trim, the 2023 Volkswagen ID.4 starts at $40,290, but will get just 209 miles, according to the models come standard with a large 12.3-inch infotainment touchscreen with remote Apple CarPlay and Android Auto capacity, as well as a 7.0-inch computerized check show. The framework is very much related to cloud-based routing, locally available Wi-Fi interest, and remote cell phone charging. A 6-speaker sound system with Sirius XM satellite radio is standard, but buyers can settle for an overhauled 9-speaker JBL sound system on the limited